Okay, a new world. So I haven't really played this game much. I mean, I bought it in about 2018, but I never actually sat down and played it. It's been in the last couple of years that I have, and in this last year, I've actually gotten more involved in trying to figure it out. I've been looking at the wiki and the in-game handbook, so I still make some mistakes. Now, some mentions over previous games that I've live streamed. I now have a microphone of sorts. I have a pair of Sennheiser HD 450s, and I'm using the microphone that's built into it. So if my voice sounds a little tinny, I do apologize about that. I'm also going to find it a little bit annoying while I play this game. The sound's not going to be that high quality. While this mic is on, it drops down in quality for the sound itself, which is a little annoying. But hopefully at some point I'll get a job and I can afford better equipment. Now, as I've mentioned, I haven't really played this game a whole lot. I haven't learned all the ins and outs. Um, so I'm definitely bound to make mistakes. But that's the fun of these kinds of games, and the reason why I play this game more than Minecraft lately. Now, another thing with a microphone and talking while I play, I don't talk a lot. I do have a laptop set up so I can see the chat, so if anybody has any questions or just wants to say something or interact with me, uh, I'll be able to see the chat and I can say something. But yeah, so we're just going to sit here for another couple of minutes and let the timer go down, see if we can get more people into the chat or more people into the watching me play and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I really like this game. Forces me to think. Like I said, it's a little bit better than Minecraft. I could probably install, there's a mod for Minecraft, I believe it's called Terraformacraft, which kind of does the same stuff this game tries to do. I don't know. I might give it a go. But yeah, this game seems to be built on all that survival stuff built in right away. Okay. Oh, another thing I should probably mention, if you hear some kind of background noise, where I live, the walls are very thin. So you might hear my roommate's music. You might hear the people outside my window who've decided to live out there. Not really. In our alley, we have some homeless people that have decided to hang out there all the time. And with paper thin walls, you can hear everything. Yeah. Just a handful more seconds and we'll get started. Brand new world, very few mods, mainly just carry on. One to brew beer. Yeah. So if you have any mod ideas that you think I might enjoy, just toss that into the chat and I'll take a look at it later. And we're just about ready to get started and going. Yep. Alright. Let me go back to... Stop that. I need to fix that timer. Anyway, New world. I'm going to go on ahead and start with standard. We're going to make some customizations since I'm not playing multiplayer. And I don't really care for the class system. I'm going to go on ahead and turn on or turn off the exclusive recipes. I've been told this version or the latest versions have a boat, and we need to basically drop down the amount of land coverage so that we can actually have an ocean. I'd like to try building a boat and seeing how it turns out. So 70% seems to be a good number to go with that. Surface deposits, I'm going to change that a little bit because I still have problems understanding that part of the game, so I'm just going to drop down the rarity a tad bit. I guess that's good. We're going to leave that alone. Survival challenges, what do we have in here? Color accurate map might help me find clay deposits. The last time I made a world and played in it, it took me forever to find clay. So maybe that will help. I'm not going to change too much. Yeah, I'm definitely going to give myself at least 2 days before monsters start appearing. Again, I'm still trying to get a hang of this game and understand it. But yeah, we're not going to change a whole lot, and that should be good. And I don't care for the name, but oh well, let's go on ahead and play. Excuse me. All right, and for anybody else who just jumped in, I now have a laptop where I can watch the chat log. Let's see. Until I get a job and a better place to live. Again, you're also going to hear my roommate's music probably. The walls here are extremely thin. I'm not going to complain too much. It's free rent at the moment. So yeah. Same options as all the others. What do we got? Uncommon rainfall. I need to find a place that's better than that. Is slate one of those stones I can... Nope. So, just get rid of that. I've been told there are some stones in this game you can get that act like flint. I usually run out of flint real easy. So I thought I could use stones, but I guess not. Oh. And let's give this color. There. Why didn't that not show up on my laptop? Thank you, Civi. I don't know why that was happening. Wow. Yeah, so I'm having to get used to a lot of this stuff. Again, my laptop is used to monitor the stream. I have a 50-inch screen smart TV that I have my computer hooked up to. my life has been reduced to a single room. So, let's see, which direction do I want to go? Let's go south. Last few years have not exactly been kind, so that might be interesting to come back to. But yeah, everything is in one room. I've had to put a whole bunch of stuff into storage that I have no access to anymore. And every time I've live streamed a game, it's been no commentary at all. Which I don't have a problem with because I don't normally talk when I play games. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to do much now while I'm trying to pay attention to a lot of this. I just thought I'd do this to fill time until somebody says I have a job. Now, also, you're probably going to see me screw around with my hotbar a lot. My keyboard is starting to die, so a couple of the top row keys don't register half the time. Gotta do what you gotta do with what you have. Excuse me. I'm kind of new. Sorry, again, I'm not used to looking at another screen for the chat. Or Civi, you asked me if I'm new. You could kind of say that. I had the game in 2018. I didn't really do much with it then. It's been in the last couple of years that I've actually grown interest to actually play it. And I'm finding I'm enjoying it than the other block game. I'm just gonna come out and say it. It's a little bit better than Minecraft. I know there's a mod for Minecraft. I believe it's called Terraformacraft, which kind of has this same kind of gameplay. But I like this because it's the whole point of the game in the first place. It's not a game with stuff built on top of it. The whole point of the game is to survive, and that's where I'd like to start in the first place. And this is another reason why I don't talk while I play a game. I'm lost. What was I doing? I need reads. But yeah, I'm not 100% new to the game. I've played a few worlds and failed at all of them. But again, that's why I like these kinds of games. The challenge. So yeah. What I would like to do is when I finally get to working again, and I get my own apartment, and a nice desk again, pull out my monitors and get a better setup going, and probably do this a little bit more often on my free time. Since in the past I've gone to work, come home, and gone straight to playing the video games, I can just climb onto streams on my free time. But I need somebody to hire me first. And yeah, since you've probably missed a little bit, yeah, it's definitely been a while. When I loaded this game for the first time after a bit, I noticed a lot had changed from what I remembered. at least the reed collection is something that I remembered right off the bat that's been helpful. um, it seems to be a little bit more difficult than what I remembered. In the past, when I had a good solid play experience with it, I got into farming. I had gotten to the point where I can start going after iron, and then I just stopped playing the game. There's a number of reasons for it. I'm not going to really talk about it a whole lot because I don't want to come off like I'm whining and moaning. Life just took over, and not in the best of directions. Like I said, I've been reduced to everything in one room. So my desk is like this stand with a plastic rolly cart for the mouse. And my computer sits on the floor, and my bed is my computer chair. Yeah, could be worse. But I'm not going to get complacent. As soon as I have a job, I'm going to start getting back on my feet. So, let's go with that. Do I want to go more south? Still an uncommon rain. That, of course, looks more rocky over there. Yeah, we're going to go more south. I don't know if it's me, but also the stones seem to be a little bit different looking to where I feel like I've walked past a lot of flint. Oh well. I'm really curious about the boats thing, so maybe I'll keep this world long enough and be able to go that far. Grab some of this while I'm out here. I'm going to do panning for most of my surface for the copper. That seems to have worked in the past whenever I've played the game further than just the first day. I'm not even sure I like this map. I'm used to the greenery, but I'm also happy that I found the sap right away. Tea trees with sap. See, it's either going to give me everything I've been looking for in the other games I've played, or it's not going to give me what I want to have. like to do is build. I've been told that people who play this game a little bit more look down on those who build little dirt huts. I'm gonna build one anyway. Yeah, if there is a problem with the sound, let me know. If there's a problem with the stream, let me know, and I'll take a look at it later. I don't live alone. I share everything with a roommate. He might be doing something on the internet that's taking up some of the bandwidth. I know at least in my room I have 2 connections going right now. I've got one going to my laptop and one to my computer. Both hardwired. I could adjust OBS and make sure that it's not dumping too much into the stream and vice versa. But yeah, after I've played this for a bit and everybody's done watching me act like an idiot, I'll take a look at the stream and see what's going on with it and see if I can't make things a little bit better. But yeah. Now I do know, I don't think this was in the older versions of Vintage Story when I played. There's a difference between water types, salt water and still water, or non-salt water. I understand most likely this is non-salt water. So what I might do is, excuse me, common rainfall, so this is probably a good area. I'll go on ahead and build my little shack here with a couple of blocks in the water to spend on panning in the night. Unfortunately, everything around here is low fertility soil. Again, like I mentioned, I might want to redo or re-roll a new world. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll play this one for a while. Yeah, I usually get at least one vegetable up and running and growing here, or at the beginning part of the game. But there is some gravel here. This is nice. But still, a lot of low fertility soil. I might have to travel even more southerly to find a better spot. Yep. I usually collect about 65 reeds if I can. That way I can make 4 baskets to carry. And then about 24 to use on a reed chest. Didn't I pick up another mushroom? Oh well, at least I marked the spot I can go back and get more of those. Now, of course, I'm not paying attention to absolutely everything, so I'll probably kick myself in the butt real hard if I walked right past some surface cover. I'm not too much in a hurry to try and build a shelter because, like I said, or like I set up, 2 days before bad guys start spawning, so that's going to be useful. What's that? Medium. Okay. It's not a whole lot here, but I can use at least 4 blocks and start growing something pretty quick. Yeah. This isn't bad. I'll just have to remember that over here is where the medium fertility soil is. One thing I've never found any time I've ever played these games is, I think it's called Terra Preta. I've never found it. And in previous playthroughs, when I've actually gotten somewhere and done something, I've never gotten to making compost to make better soils, so... Oh, maybe I'll stick with this particular world long enough. Cut the vines from the bottom, they fall down. I have to cut the vines from the bottom. They don't all drop. But they don't all drop. Yeah, as I just saw. I'm going to remember that next time, but most likely when I get to using something to make rope coil with, it'll probably end up being leaves, cattails, I don't know. Or maybe I'll be lucky enough and stumble across a ruin that has something useful. Make better. Almost got enough that I can just return back to the spot I decided to use. I will say this particular generation has given me a little bit more almost right away. There's more flint that I found than before. More food. I don't know. It could be that I kept the settings folder from a previous version and that caused problems. Excuse me. I play on Linux, so unlike Windows, sometimes those settings files will still stick around. But I'm still learning. Just need a few more. Since I have 2 days before I start seeing monsters spawn, maybe I should collect all the rune sites. That's already started. I think that's good enough. Grab a few of these. Again, I'm assuming the game might take into consideration that this water right here would not be salt water. But it all looks like the same color to me. Let's go back north a little bit. And of course I go silent again. Like I said, I don't talk while I play games. I think that might be why I never did it in the past and been part of the first wave of those who play games and live stream them on YouTube or something. It's always been something I've been interested in. Just not really had the personality, I guess. But if I can have fun doing just this on my own anyway, that's fine. I should really be paying attention to see if I see any copper. Like I said, I'm gonna kick myself if I ended up walking past some. I'm pretty sure I've been paying attention to see if I see any clay. That's usually been one thing that's always eluded me in other playthroughs. Of course, it's probably too dark to even make that distinction right now. Yeah, I also shouldn't be going to bed so early either. I got a few good bits of currents, so should last me until I find a good enough spot that I want to quote-unquote call home. But what I want to do is see if I can find some clay now before I go any farther or do anything else. And some surface copper. Yes, I hear you. I think. Yeah. That'll give me 2 servings later. Of provided I can find some clay. Oh, there it is. So medium soil's not a problem. Can at least get to growing some food a little bit sooner. But growing food will be useless if I can't cook it, if I can't find any clay. I believe world generation has also changed a bit where at least at sea level or at 2 more blocks up and near water is usually where clay will be. Now, some people have also said you can look at the map and it will show where you can find it, but I look at the map and it just looks the same to me. When I last played, yeah, it was red, blue, and fire clay types. And then somebody else mentioned that red clay, like you said, is now the more common type. But I believe there's now a recipe where you can make fire clay. But you need blue or red clay to begin with to make fire clay. I could also be wrong. Again, I'm still very much a noob when it comes to this, so yes, I know I hear you, but this is where I've seen peat. Oh wait, high fertility soil, why is it saying that? Peat. And medium fertility soil. Go away. And here's ruin. And I heard it. I thought he was in the other direction. Oh man, all that stuff I collected. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it and get it all back. Yeah, I thought that wolf was in the other direction, but I forgot. I believe there's also an increase where they now roam in packs. So if you see one wolf, you're most likely going to see a second close by. Let's try and find my stuff. Oh, that's another thing that might have changed, I believe, is the rifts no longer spawn and stay in one place. They move around. Oops. I experienced that in one of my other playthroughs where I had a little bit of a farmland set up. I go away to go mine some copper, and I came back to find one had spawned right in the middle of my farm, and it had like 3 of the what do you call them? Drifters. I had like 3 drifters in my farming area. Yeah. So that's another thing that's probably changed that I'm not used to. And I'm not paying attention where I'm running to. I don't want to run into another wolf. Did I really run that far? I hope my stuff doesn't despawn. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, just a second. Yeah, I might just have to start all over again on another map. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get all my stuff one more time. Of course, I'm passing up a bunch of stuff. I'm not paying attention. I don't know if I'm passing up good resources. I'm probably already boned from the first time I died, and all that stuff despawned into my second death. Okay. Wolf is around here somewhere. I've already forgotten where my other stuff got dropped. Damn it. Alright. At least I got 2 baskets back. Yeah, I don't remember where the other death spot was. Which sucks. Alright, I'm gonna call it a lost cause for now and just find a spot to make a home. Yeah, I died once, and then I went to go retrieve my stuff, ran right past another wolf again, and died again. Only got half of the things that I lost. I don't even remember where the other place was that I died. That's one thing I don't know. If you die once, and you drop all your stuff, you come back and you get half of it and die just right after that again. Does the original dropped items disappear? And that's a good tip. I'll change the color next time. I just wish I remembered where the original death spot was, because if those things have not despawned yet, I can get 2 more baskets back. Time to find a spot to make a home. What is that? Dang it. I'll do it over here. I'm gonna do it with that sand. I don't know if the items sank with the baskets. When I died the first time and I went to go retrieve everything, I died a second time. And I lost track of where the original death spot was, so I have no idea if those items already despawned or if you die a second time before retrieving them, they despawn anyway. I decided I wasn't going to keep looking for them because I need to start building a shelter. My second day has pretty much been burned through. Damn it. I guess the idea is going to have to be going and making a camp near the trader or closer to the trader. Wait, where was I building? Here we go. That way maybe I can try and avoid wolves. Because I think they're close by here too. Okay, see if I remember this. Fire starter. Yep. Ah, wood. Damn it. Yes, I know. Yeah, I'm kind of disillusioned with this map. I might go on ahead and just start a new one. I'll keep this one and play it offline. I don't know. Yeah, let's see what happens if I try to generate another world. And change probably a little bit more about the generation. So, no timer for 2 days. I like that still. Um, Drop or keep. Mm, mm. Yeah, let's drop it and double the amount of time it takes for it to despawn. And then I'll remember to try and change the color for the map marker in case I die a second time. Let's see what else. Microblock chiseling, prospect pick note search, tool mining speed. Do. Yeah, don't need to change anything there. Hmm. What the hell? We'll bump that up to. Okay, let's see what kind of map I get this time. Let's see what we get this time. Shale is still not a good rock to map with. Okay. Guess I'll just stick with flint. Wow. Okay. That's fine. Excuse me. Didn't get anything in the last map. Get stuff right away. Maybe it's because I bumped it up too high. I don't know. I'm not gonna complain. Still gonna be difficult. I'll still die. Quartz. Going ahead and grab the copper now. Now watch. Now that I've rolled another map and I get better ore on the surface, I'll never find resin. God damn it. Go away. I don't know if it's me, and again, bad audio. Are there bees around here? That has to be the sound of bees. That has to be the sound of bees. I'm gonna investigate that later. I wish I could trust everything better. Okay, milk cap. Are these edible? I remember there's a mushroom that killed me. We'll find out. Actually, and of course it doesn't tell me if they're edible or not. Well, we'll find out when I try to eat them. Sustainable eating is what I'm looking for. Resin. Thank you. Okay. Right here will be good. find out if I die. Oh, no dying. Alright, now, fire starter. Yes. Okay. Crap. I forgot how to make... Oh, apparently I'm an idiot. No dying. Then a bear kills you. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I thought I picked a good spot, and yet I'm hearing wolves again. That annoys me. Oh well. Okay. Have nothing to eat. Oh wait, I do. What the hell? Where'd I put them? All the roots. Where did I put the roots? God damn it. There they are. It's not all of them. They will do. Wait, it is all of them because I only collected 10 this time. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. If you haven't picked up smoking, don't. It's a nasty habit. As for throwing out roots, yeah, um, I have very limited space right now, and I thought I had a whole lot more of those roots than I thought. Oh well. Okay. Actually, since I'm back in the water, let's go market. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna collect some more reeds first. Um, if not, I'll just deal with it. Alright, so I know where there is food, or at least mushrooms. I don't care for the music, but I'm gonna leave it on anyway. Anyway, so found surface copper. Found a good bit of mushroom. I haven't found any wild food yet. Of course, I probably have to go more inland. But resin and bees. So it's an awkward location to have a home. but it should be good enough for now. Might end up relocating somewhere else. But I do want to grow vegetables as soon as possible. Well, I am going to get myself set up a little bit more, and then I'm going to probably turn off the stream. I didn't sleep at all yesterday, and I should probably get one more day of job hunting put in, fill out some applications, send out my resume. That was rude. Well, probably in about 6 or 8 hours, I'll start up another stream. I'm just going to build some baskets, a reed chest, and turn off the stream after that. So, you won't miss much if you want to take off now. I don't need much sleep in the first place, so I'll probably not be gone that long. I'm just really starting to get annoyed at not getting a job. Could be worse. I could be completely homeless again. I need more reeds. Oh no, I will not eat all the roots Usually, whenever I've played in the past, I've found another food source. Um, so hopefully I can do the same thing here. I did leave a lot of those mushrooms behind with the plan of going back and getting more, so I can go and get those. I think I'll be okay with food for a bit. And then I'll wander inland and see if I can't find maybe or more. Wander inland more and see if I can't find some wild veggies and greens. Definitely need to swim around and see if I can find some food. Having food without being able to cook it would make a good meal. Okay, I think, yeah, I'm done playing for the night. I need to get some sleep, and like I said, I need to fill out some job activity. You, yeah, everybody who's still here, thanks for watching, and like I said, probably in about 6 or 8 hours, I'll come back and play again. If not, at least in the afternoon, until I have a good schedule set up and make sure that other people can watch this if they feel like it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Enjoy your afternoon, evening, morning, whatever, and be safe. Have fun. Sweet dreams, whatever.